Let's see some of the basic C programs related to Module 1. First program, to display Welcome to Canara Engineering College. So in order to display this word, we need to use the output function. That is, in C program, the output function is printf. Printf is the output function which is used to display the content. So first we have used a header file #include hdo.h. So this header file is used to define the output function, that is printf. So next is the main function. So here void main. This function will not return any value, whereas int main indicates that the main can return integer type data. When our program is simple and it is not going to terminate before reaching the last line of the code, or the code is error free, then we can use the void main function. So now we want to display Welcome to Canara Engineering College. So in order to display this, we have used the output function printf within parenthesis in quotation Welcome to Canara Engineering College. Let's see the output of this program. Here I have used online compiler to execute this C program. Say this is the output of this program, that is Welcome to Canara Engineering College. So whatever we have written within the double quote is displayed on the screen. Let me change the content. I've written C program. Now I want to display this content on the screen. See, this is the output of the program. So whatever I've written within the double quote is displayed. So this content is displayed using the function printf. C program to display Welcome to Canara Engineering College using new line character. Here new line character is nothing but /n. Slash. So this is the backslash. This is one of the special character in C language. Here we have used /n. /n moves you to the next line. That is, we use this to print the output in the next line of our output screen. Let's see how this /n is applicable on this content. Same, the program starts with hdo.h header file, then the main function. Then we want to display Welcome to Canara Engineering College. To display, we have to use printf function. So this is the output function. So that is Welcome to Canara Engineering College using /n. Let's see the output of this program. See the output of this program. Welcome to, then remaining three words Canara Engineering College are displayed in the next line, because before Canara this word we have put /n. Again, before engineering and college we have written /n. So all these words are displayed on the next line. Let's put one more /n here. See here, you can see two new line here, because before this word Canara word we have written two /n characters. So after writing Welcome to, it leaves two lines. This word is written after two lines. Modify this program using some more new line characters. See here, see the changes. C program to print an integer entered by the user. Program starts with the header file #include hdo.h. Then the main function. Code execution begins from the start of this main function. Here we need to print an integer. So let's consider variable number. We need to print an integer, so its data type is int number. So this is a variable declaration. Next, printf enter an integer, because we need to read the input from the user. User has to enter the number. So use printf function to display the content, that is enter an integer. Next, scanf %d and %number. Scanf allows you to accept the input from the keyboard. This will read an integer value that the user enters on the keyboard. So %d is for integer, because we are using a variable of type int. So its format specifier is %d. And percent. So this places the value into this variable number. And percent in front of the variable is used in the scanf function. This scanf function takes the input from the user, and the %d in scanf function is used to take the integer input from the user. When the user enters an integer, it is stored in the variable number. So here and percent gets the address of this variable, that is number, and the value entered by the user is stored in this address. So next is printf entered number is %d. So after reading the input from the keyboard, let me consider if I enter 20. So now 20 is stored in the variable number. Now we have to display that number. So entered number is %d. See here, we are using %d inside this printf function, that is within the quotation. So this %d will be replaced by the value of this number. So number stores the value. If it contains 20, that 20 will be displayed here. Let's see the output of this program. See the output of this program. After executing, we'll get the statement on the screen, that is enter an integer. Let me enter 30. Press enter. See, entered number is 30. Let's try for other number. See, and program to print the ASCII value of a character. Integer value is the ASCII code of the character. Capital letter A has the integer value 65, capital letter B 66, small letter a 97, B 98, and so on. So here we want to print the ASCII value of a character. Let me consider the character as letter A. So character is declared within the single quote. Its data type is character char, char. So this initial character is assigned to other variable B. Now the variable B has the value A, int A. So another variable, because we need to display its value, integer value. So consider one more variable, say A. Its data type is integer. Now assign the value of B to A. The value of B is A, capital letter A. So that is assigned to integer variable A. Now variable A has the value capital letter A, that is the value of this B. Now display the output of this program, that is printf %d A. So this percentage d is nothing but the value of a is printed here. Now value of a is nothing but the ASCII value of capital letter A, that is 65. Let's see the output. See 65. Let's change the letter. See 66. Let me give small letter A. See ASCII value of small letter A is 97. C program to add two integers. In this program we are going to add two integer numbers. So the main is int main. This indicates that main can return integer type data. Initially we need to declare the variables. Here in order to consider two integers, I have taken the variables as num1 and num2. That is num1 and num2. In order to store the final result, I have considered one more variable, that is sum. The data type of all these three variables is int. Now we need to read two integer numbers from the user. So display the statement for the user to enter two integers, that is enter two integers. Scanf %d and %num1 comma and %num2. So this %d, this takes the input from the user. When the user enters an integer, it is stored in num1 and num2 variable. So here and %num1 and %num2 gets the address of num1 and num2, and the value entered by the user is stored in that address. Now after reading the two integers from the user, add those two integers, that is num1 plus num2. Its result is, final result is stored in the variable sum. Finally display the output of this function, that is printf %d plus %d is equal to %d. So that is, this %d is nothing but num1 plus num2 is equal to the sum. Or you can write the statement as the sum of two integers r is equal to %d. Then we need to tell that %d is nothing but sum. Let's see the output of this program. See, when you execute this program, it asks the user to enter two integers. So whatever we have written within this printf statement is displayed. That is, enter two integers. So let me enter 50 and 50. Now first num1 is equal to 50, num2 is equal to 50. So what is the formula here? Sum is equal to num1 plus num2. 50 plus 50 is 100. So that value is stored in the variable sum. Finally display those result. Press enter. See, 50 plus 50 is equal to 100. Let me give some other values. See here, the scanf reads these two numbers, that is %d. See, first variable num1 stores the value 10. Second variable num2 stores the value 20. So after addition, the sum is 30. 10 plus 20 is equal to 30. If you want, you can change the content of this printf statement. result is percentage d, because we want to display the integer value. So now you have to tell within this double quote I have used only one percentage d. Now you need to tell what value should be displayed, that is the value of sum. Write the corresponding variable. So let me enter two integers. See, 23 plus 10 is 33. See, whatever I have written within the double quote, the same is displayed on the screen. The result is 33. C program to compute the simple interest. First, we will see how to calculate simple interest in C. The formula to calculate simple interest is PTR upon by 100. P is the principal amount, that is the money to be invested at an interest. T is the time duration in years. R is the rate of interest. So simple interest is equal to PTR upon by 100. Principal, time, rate of interest divided by 100. See, in this formula we have four variables, that is SI, P, T and R. So let me consider the data type of this variable is int. So declare the variable int PTR SI. Now we need to, in order to find out SI, in order to compute the value of simple interest, we need to get the input for these three variables, that is principal, time and rate. So ask the user to enter the value for these three variables, that is enter principal, time and rate of interest to find simple interest. Read the values from the keyboard using scanf function, then based on that value find out the value of simple interest, that is compute simple interest. Finally display the value of simple interest. Let's see the output of this program. Enter principal, time and rate of interest to find simple interest. Let me enter the value for principal 1000, time 12, that is 12 years, rate of interest 10, that is 10%. Now we got the values for these three variables, that is PTR. Apply these values in this formula, that is 1000 into 12 into 10 divided by 100. The final value, resultant value is computed and stored in the variable SI. Now print the value of simple interest. That is simple interest is equal to percentage D. This percentage D is nothing but the value of SI, that is 1200. Let me execute for some other values. See, this is the output for these values. C program to swap two numbers using temporary variable. Swapping is nothing but exchanging the values of two variables. Suppose we have two variables x and y. Let me consider the value of x is 10 and value of y is 20. After swapping, the value of x becomes 20 and value of y becomes 10. So we need to display this program using the concept using the third variable temporary. So here temp is a variable which is used to exchange these two values, that is value of x and y. Initially read the value of x from the keyboard, then read the value of y, then exchange these two values using the third variable temp, that is temp is equal to x. the value of x is stored in the variable temp. Then the value of y is stored in x. Finally, the value of temp is stored in variable y. Now, x holds the value of y holds the value of x. Display those values. Let's see the output of this program. See, after executing, you'll get the statement, enter the value of x. So let me consider the value of x is 10. Now, value of y, 20. See, after swapping, x becomes 20 and y becomes 10. So initially we need to read the value of x and y. After that, you have to assign the value of x, that is 10, to temp. Now, the variable holds the value of x, that is 10. The next step, assign the value of y to x. Now, the variable x holds the value of y, that is 20. Initially, x variable had 10. Now it is replaced by 20. Here at this position, the value of temp is 10, value of x is 20. Now, value of temp, that is 10, is assigned to y. Initially, y had the value 20. It is replaced by the current value, that is temp value, that is 10. Now, after swapping, the value of x and y are displayed. The value of x is nothing but 20. That is value of y. Value of y is nothing but value of temp. That is x value, 10. See the output. Let's execute for other values. Value of x is 100, value of y is 50. See, after swapping, x is equal to 50 and y is equal to 100. So this concept, the swapping of two numbers, we have done using the third variable temp. C program to swap two numbers without using temporary variable. If you see the previous program, in order to swap two numbers, we have used a third variable, that is temp variable. Here, we have to swap two numbers, but we shouldn't use the third variable, that is temporary variable. Only using two variables we need to swap two numbers. Let's see how. See, I have considered two variables x and y. The initial value of x is 10. Initial value of y is 20. Now, x is equal to x plus y. So that is nothing but x plus y. 10 plus 20 is equal to 30. Now the value of x is 30. Second, y is equal to x minus y. Y is equal to x. X is nothing but 10. Initial value of C here, initial value of x is 10, but here it is replaced by 30. See here, this is the initialization. X is equal to 10, y is equal to 20. See here we have added two numbers, x plus y, 10 plus 20, that is 30. Now this initial value is replaced by 30. Second formula is y is equal to x minus y. Now what is x? X is nothing but the previous value, that is 30, minus y. Y is nothing but 20. 30 minus 20, that is nothing but 10. Now the value of y is 10. Initially it was 20. Now this is replaced by the current value, that is 10. Now again perform x is equal to x minus y. Now what is x? X is nothing but this value, that is 30, minus y. Y is nothing but the current value, that is 10. 30 minus 10 is nothing but 20. Now display the value of x and y. X is nothing but this value. What you got from this step, that is 20. So x is equal to 20. Y is nothing but what you got in this position. What is the value of y here? That is 10. Y is equal to 10. We'll see the output of this program. See here, see the concept. We have used only two variables to exchange these two numbers. We have not used any other variable. We have not used any third variable. See the output of this program. The initial value of x is 10, y is 20. See, after exchanging these two values, what we got? X is equal to 20 and y is equal to 10. See the output. Let's execute for other values. So just change this values 25, 50. See here, x is equal to 25 and y is equal to 50. Execute this program. See, now these two values are exchanged. Now x is equal to 50 and y is equal to 25. Either you can directly assign the value to these variables x and y, or you can ask the user to enter the variable during execution time. That is, you need to write the printf and scanf function. Printf, enter the value for x, scanf %d and %x, then printf, enter the value for y, scanf %d and %y. Then perform these three operations and finally write the printf to display the output of variable x and y.